Hey guys, Tuna here. Been about a month since my last battle report, but I'm going to try something slightly different here. Hope you enjoy it. I'm going to be basically doing more fluffy beginning and end thing. I'll put in the description where you can skip to if you want to just see the battle report and ignore the fluff type stuff. It's not going to be anywhere near as structured or scripted as Materiums, because I'm just going to do it from the hip of how, like, each battle that I do. And I'm still going to do tournaments. I'm still going to do competitive games, that kind of thing. But every one of them, I'm gonna make up a little like backstory to, and that may or may not be like consecutive in how my character's like timeline. It'll probably just be one of those things where I'm like, it's a little brief snippet of a battle that they've done or whatever. But anyways, here it is, and I hope you enjoy.
The brothers' armies had made the long journey across the sea, skirting the coast and looting coastal villages for supplies as they went. Their destination was that of the Southlands, the lands of desert and bone. Great riches were said to lay buried here, deep beneath the ruins of a once great civilization. Tunok's vision had pointed him to this place. Though Jaren was skeptical, he never doubted his brother's visions. So they gathered a small war band and headed for the desert. Little did Jaren know, his brother's agenda and his visions were not as they seemed.
I have 3 chariots with swift reform, 2 catapults, 4 Morghast with extra hand weapons. These are my archers with a banner, and then they have a level 1 light wizard, the necro attack that gives a unit within 5 up regen, level 4 sand with Book of the Dead, Soul Conduit, and the Ruby Ring. 1, 2, 3 units of chaff. They have 3 reform and bows. This is 10 Shopti with halberds. Attached is the little guy that gives them hatred. He's on a horse. And another unit of chariots.
And then you got your little snakies for ambush.
Yep.
Let's see, then I got these guys over here, basically there for the snakes. Lust Chariot, Wrath Chosen with full command, halberds with my lord who has the Spear of Gagnir, and then a reelable 1-up with divine attacks. So the Spear of Gagnir gives him +1 strength and lethal strike.
Okay.
So he's got AP.
And AR piercing, right?
Yeah, he's a spear, so he's AP 1, and then strength 6 gives him a total of AP 4. Vortex Fiend, 40 Pestilence Chosen, or not chosen, Marauders with
Everyone's chosen.
with Sword and
We're
Board.
all chosen.
So they have the parry and then -1 to hit for, but
So
-1
hit them on
initiative.
5,
Yes, and then they have the Poison Banner
Okay.
for close combat.
Okay.
Level 2 here with the Arcane Lore book and Lucky Shield, and then the Hero Sword. So he's got Strength 5 with I think 3 or 4 attacks.
Yeah, okay.
Dogs, EDC with halberd and light armor, another less chariot, and then my BSB on a mana core. He has a 2-up, 4-up, and the strength sword.
And the what sword?
Sword of strength.
Sword of strength. So
Yes.
+1?
Yeah, +1
So
strength.
he's strength 6?
Yes, that is correct. So then all we gotta do now is roll for first turn.
I go first.
Yeah, you audit. Yeah, that's right. Derp.
Yep.
So yeah, he goes first. Oh,
And
Vanguards.
you have your vanguards, yeah.
So after Vanguards, then be first turn for Undead Dynasty. Didn't really move much over here. Magic, you did 2 wounds in with Shems, and then nothing else really of import, right? You miscast
I
with
miscast
Shem.
and killed 5 guys because I boosted the Shems, and you dispelled Divine Judgment, and my Ruby Ring shot off your chaff.
Yeah, so there's 1 left from there, and then that chaff got arrowed to death. So now it's off to Warriors turn 1. This 1 dog unit fell off or ran off the board here. Everybody else shifted up. These guys moved back here for snake duty. And magic was everything dispelled. So off to Undead Dynasty or Undying Dynasties turn 2. Charge the EDC. Don't ask why he's not there. Movement over here. These guys shifted like that. Shooting was dogs are gone. Put fucking 4 wounds on this motherfucker with the magic.
That was Divine Judgment.
Divine Judgment. And went through all of this stuff. Did 3 from here, 4 from here,
The catapult.
4 from here. Yeah, catapults missed both with him there, and I think that it veered off over here. Yeah. Other magic wasn't really much else. You got the
You stopped a lot of my spells, but Divine Judgment went through, and that's what did the wounds to him. And then Smiting went off on them, but he ended up losing on the impact hits.
Yeah, the impact hits vaporized him because he already had 2 wounds from the Divine Judgment. Or no,
From the Shems on turn 1.
the shims on turn 1. That's right.
And then you had, I caused 5 wounds on impact hits.
6.
And
He
you rolled
needed
4
6s.
4 under.
Yeah, I rolled 1 6 to save, and the rest were like
4 viruses left, and you killed 4. No help from the dice.
this. Though this motherfucker has been standing there for
Your low
all
rolls
through
are
everything.
illusion tests.
Yeah. So I think they tried to charge the Morghast tried to charge, but didn't have.
Yeah, I couldn't fit him in.
Yeah, they couldn't. He tried to charge into EDC with this unit and that unit, but because of the dog unit, they couldn't actually both fit in. So he charged them. They passed their terror check because of rerolls and because they're like the boss on fucking
And that was his
leadership.
flank too. I didn't know I'll get a flank charge.
Yeah.
On your big guy.
So
But I failed to reach him, and then they passed their terror.
and then the scouts or ambushers both haven't come in yet. So yeah, off to Warriors turn 2. I won just barely because I roll so bad, so incredibly bad. Only killed 1. Over here, oh yeah, movement looks like that. The dog ran up there trying to see if he can't do something to those 2 rock lobas or catapults or whatever. These guys charged into those horsemen, and because of his placement, they had to go into him. They wiped him out. And that's magic. I got the flaming sword off and did 1 wound to the chariots.
2 wounds.
2 wounds to the chariot. And that was pretty much it. He just spilled everything else, and I'm still rolling like shit. So, Undying Dynasties turn 3. These guys charging the chariot ended up doing 3 wounds to him, and then 1 more from the chariot, but he took out one of those chariots prior to. Let's see.
Big story was shooting.
Horribly bad for me, but shooting, they got a -1 toughness on their on these guys, so they were 2 toughness, and just got ate up by shooting. Both.
I got 2 direct hits.
Yeah,
with my catapult.
2 catapults hit them directly, and then all the shooting just wrecked them. Other than that, pretty much it. Yeah, so moved up.
Hit behind the middle of the chariots.
So Warriors turn 3. Like this, there was charge here, and then the dog charged over there, put 1 wound on him. This guy wiped out the horses. These guys swift reformed, moved back. He moved over here like such, out of the charge arc of everybody. These guys moved up, shot them, took 1 wound off, and they're now stupid and strike initiative 1. And everybody else is like this. Magic phase did nothing, right?
You did 2 wounds to the
That's
marks.
right. 2 wounds for fireball. So now it is off to turn 4.
Turn 4, yes.
It looks like this. These guys blocking here because he's in the flank. They charged into the now non-existent Hell Riders and wiped them out. Yeah. Then shooting killed this thing, right?
Yep. I think I killed him with the ruby ring over here.
Yeah, Ruby Ring got that. The banishment, or whatever the...
Oh, I didn't fire my catapults.
Yeah.
Can I take 2 catapult shots in him?
Yep.
One misfire.
Misfire.
So 1. I hit him once. So, misfire. Can't shoot 2 turns. Takes a wound or something. And then I have 1. This is the to wound him. I hit a wound, so you get your ward save.
On 4 up.
Nope.
Nope.
D3 plus 2. I like how we got that on video.
Yeah, seriously. God damn it.
Was that 5 wounds?
I'm pretty sure that is, because 3 plus 2, yep, he's dead. Son of a fucking bitch. Well, there goes that fucking... I'm pretty sure the game's going to be over here because that screwed me. It's going to be a... Yeah, there's going to be a fucking... Yeah, there's nothing I can do with that right now. The fucking chaff is going to fucking... just screw me. Alright, so... my turn 4. The extent of my turn was the Marauders charged into the swarms, wiped them out, and I decided to try and overrun, so they overran into that, and I'm hoping they're going to die, but I'm hoping that his overrun doesn't get into my warriors, and then I get my warriors into his. But then again, he has chaff and all this other shit in the way. So it's now turn 5, Undying Dynasties. Everybody's closing in. He wiped out, or 3 guys left, chased him down, only moved 5 inches, so didn't get into this combat. Snakes finally popped up, and then all the shooting, I think, was all the shooting, or was, no, it was the...
I killed one guy.
One guy for all the shooting they had, and the magic took the last wound off with the arc thing. So yeah. And then misfire.
I think that was last.
That was last turn when you killed my fucking heart. Alright, so yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, your shots popped off over here and didn't really do anything. So now it is off to turn 5 for Warriors with this last glorious charge of my full Warriors unit with my general in it.
I shot both capitals, so I only should have shot one.
Yeah. End of the game, he wiped out this unit here. I did okay on the wounding, but his attack backs was just fucking insane. Like the damage output on that unit is just rough. Yeah. I think, like we were talking, I need to move up forward a lot faster with this army versus him. He's just whittling me down with magic and shooting and kind of just fucked me. But, good game, though.
As the brothers set foot within the ruins of the desert city, they were acutely aware they were walking into a trap. From beneath the sands they came, enveloping the warband from all sides. As Jaren and his warriors fought against giant Shakti, he could make out through the wind-swept sky his brother's manticore falling to the earth below. The remainder of his forces were dead or fleeing. He and his warriors made their escape towards the coast and their small fleet. When they arrived, broken and bloodied, Tunok sat aloft his bloodied steed, grinning. Jaren's lip curled back into a snarl. What are you grinning for, brother? Didn't your visions foresee this slaughter? Tunok's manticore bristled at the vengeance directed at his master, but Tunok calmed it with the pure force of its will. You forgot your place, brother. The gods have shown me my death, and yours. I know what lies ahead of us. Every victory, every defeat, I have seen in my dreams. It is all part of our God's plans. You and I are but tools in the grand game. Play your part, and know that my will is also that of the gods. Tunok trailed off. His manticore took to the skies without another word, and started back north along the coast. Jaren gritted his teeth and spat blood across the ground. Bring what's left of our forces. We must return home and gather them again. I fear a larger battle is to come. With that, Jaren and his warriors loaded their ship and set sail northwards. The speck of the manticore and its rider barely visible on the horizon.
Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Me getting my ass kicked, I guess. But hopefully you enjoyed the little fluffy stuff I threw in there as well. I should be getting another 3 games in on tomorrow, Sunday, with a little one-day tournament. I'm taking a completely random list that I've never would have originally taken. I decided to go with like one magic user for like just a scroll caddy, and then I have a Wrath Priest as my general, BSB, the one up rerollable, and Strength Sword, and Potion of Swiftness, and then I got the Osculander Jarl to give my big horde of barbarians Vanguard, and then he's got the Screaming Swords and the Ring of Fire. Then my next unit of 39 barbarians with standard and champion with flails, Mark of Wrath, Wrath Warriors with the Icon of Relentless Company, 3 units of Warhounds, 2 of which are 6 units of 6, 3 Jagged Centaurs with great weapons, Lust Chariot, True Chaos Chariot, ADC with additional hand weapons and light armor, and then a Change Giant. So that should be fun. Basically just bringing it just to see how it runs and have some fun with a big casty giant that also can challenge. So anyways, hope you enjoyed watching, and see you in the next one. Hey guys, one last thing. I have decided to try out the support button for my channel. Basically, if you enjoy my content and would like to see more, any little bit would help towards expenses for travel and such to get to more tournaments. You obviously don't have to, and I'm not expecting anybody to, but if you do, it would be greatly appreciated. I know Once Bitten has something similar on his page, but again, if you feel the need and you want to support my channel and my tournament going habits, then by all means, hit that support button and shoot me some funds. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.